Hello and welcome to my second installment of my little Alpha Clone Adventures series for EVE Online. Today I want to talk about exploration, namely what exploration is, what kind of equipment and skills are involved, as well as some general hints and tips. Exploration, more or less, as the name suggests, is finding hidden stuff. And while some people go so far as already listing cosmic anomalies under this category, I would say exploration is everything you need scanner probes to find. As you can see, I've already opened my probe scanner, which you can find by left-clicking here and going over to the left side. And you can see we have cosmic signatures in the systems. 2 of them. Cosmic anomalies will also be listed here, but they will be instantly revealed as what they are, ore sites or comet sites, while cosmic signatures must be scanned down with the help of scanner probes and can contain data sites, relic sites, so-called DED complexes, which are combat sites, or wormholes. Well, there's also another category, so-called ghost sites, which are a specially designed mixture of relic and combat site, relic and data site. So our goal in this short basic tutorial will be to scan down these 2 signatures and see what we can find. And before I actually do that, I want to explain which factors are involved in scanning. Each cosmic signature has an internal difficulty rating, so to say, which the game allocates to the specific signature. And wormholes and combat sites are the easiest to scan down. Data and relic sites are considerably more difficult or better hidden, and ghost sites tend to be the most difficult ones. There's also, I believe, an increase in difficulty when you change from high sec to low sec or from low sec to null and wormhole space. And this hidden internal difficulty level of a cosmic signature must be overcome by our scanner probes. Here we have them. We have core scanner probes with a base sensor strength of 81 points, and this strength is plotted against the difficulty level of the cosmic signature we want to scan down. There's also variations of this core scanner probe, most notably the Sisters Core Scanner Probe, which is sold by the Sisters of EVE and can also be found on the market. And this one has a base sensor strength of 44 points, while my Core Scanner Probe has a base sensor strength of 40 points, so this is a 10% increase. But when looking at the actual prices, this is 391,000 per probe compared to a little bit over 5,000 for the standard probe. So this is about factor 80. And in fact, this is an investment that most beginning explorers will not want to make, because 8 of those probes times 400k is 3.2 million, and this is about 4 times the value of the whole ship, including fitting. So this is more a little bit on the high-end side. Turning to fitting, each race has a Tech 1 scanning frigate or exploration frigate. In my case, as a Casuality ship, this is the Imicus. But all in terms of abilities, all ships are, for all races, are the same. Each of them gets a 7.5% bonus to core and combat scanner probe strength for each level of Casuality frigate skill, and 5% reduction in salvage duration. This is not so interesting for us. And as a roll bonus, each of them get 5 points relic and data analyzer virus strength. What this means I will explain either in a second tutorial or later on in this video. So, keeping this in mind, this will influence the effectivity of our probes. Then there's a lot of other equipment that could increase your scanning abilities. The scan range finding array, though, is the only one an alpha clone can fit because of skill restrictions. Maybe they can also fit the acquisition array, but this only improves the speed of your scanning and not the efficiency per se. This gives another 5% bonus and is well worth your while and your money. And then I've fitted 2 small gravity capacitor upgrades in the rig slots, and they also give 10% scan strength bonus. This is a terrible word if you are not native English speaker. Okay, so the scanner probes and their quality, the rigs, and this piece of equipment together with your ship are the equipment pieces that can improve your scanning abilities. But so can also some of your skills, which you will find in the scanning section. The core skill is astrometrics, which improves your scanning abilities as well as your improves your deviation and scan probing scan time. Astrometric acquisition reduces your scan time. Astrometric range finding improves the deviation, the scan strength, and astrometric pinpointing would improve the deviation if it weren't reserved for Omega clones. So these 2 skills and this skill improve also your scanning ability. Survey, as the base skill of this category, again only improves strength. Archaeology and hacking are required to use the analyzer modules. So when you have scanned down a site, which is a data or relic site, you can try to hack containers located there in a minigame, and for relic sites you will need the relic analyzer to access those containers, and for data the data analyzer is used to access data site containers. While in this minigame you are considered a virus in the system, and these modules grant you a base virus coherence, which are your hit points, and a base virus strength, which is your attack power. And these skills, archaeology, improve your hit points for the relic analyzer or for the relic hacking minigame, and the hacking module gives you more hit points during the data hacking game. And returning to your ship, if you remember the roll bonus, this improves your attacking power in each minigame. Sadly, you cannot train archaeology and hacking up to 5 because this would allow you to fit the Tech 2 variant of the analyzer modules, but you are excluded from that due to skill requirements. So to achieve the maximum scanning efficiency that is achievable for an alpha clone, you would train up your racial frigate skill to 4, as well as all skills in the scanning category to the maximum, and then equip the same pieces of equipment I have shown on my fitting screen. I found out that the loot from relic sites is worth more than that from data sites, so if you have no trouble finding relic sites but have trouble surviving the minigame, you may want to exchange one of the rigs here for another one, which I'm going to show you in a second. I always have to look for them. Scanning rigs, yeah, of course. So, you have the small mimetic algorithm bank. This will increase the efficiency of your data site hacking of the data analyzer module. And the small emission scope sharpener will do the same for your relic modules. So you can exchange one small gravity capacitor upgrade for a small emission scope sharpener and get additional 10% hit points for your virus in the relic hacking minigame. So this would be a suitable option. Exploration has become very popular because it is one of the professions an alpha clone can really excel at, because the skills and the equipment I have shown you should be sufficient to scan down everything but ghost sites. I've tested this in high sec, in low sec, and in wormhole space, and I managed to scan down everything I could find. The more severe problem is to actually find sites that are worth scanning down, because so many alpha clones are out there. They have heard that exploration may be a good thing to do, and you have to compete with them, because there will always spawn new signatures, but only after a certain period. As you can see, one vanished right now, which means one of the other 17 players in the systems has scanned it down, and if it was a data relic site, has completed it. If it was a wormhole, it has just collapsed. If it was a combat site, it has just been completed. So before we lose the last example in the system, I'm going to launch my scanner probes in spread formation. You don't have to do that. You can also choose pit point formation. This is personal taste. I'm also selecting all of them by left clicking on the first one, holding down Shift and clicking down on the last one. Why I'm doing that, I will show you in a minute. Then you should open up the system map, use the mouse wheel to scroll out, and there you will find your potential target. With the help of those arrows, you can adjust the center of your scanning activity, move it this way, then by left clicking on one of the bubbles or the centers, you could drag it around. But I prefer to right click on my selected probes and manually adjust the scan range to 8 AU, because you will not need further resolution. Then holding down the left control key, you can drag them all closer, and you should do so until they overlap on your potential target, and then click Analyze. The probes will now move to their assigned positions and start the scanning process. And when this bar has been filled up, you will get the result. We have improved from 0 to 14.4%, and we need 100% before we are able to warp to this site, but we will find out what it is much sooner. We now repeat the process. We bring our center close to the suspected position of our target, right-click, reduce scan range to the next level, hold down Control, move the probes so that they overlap on our target, click Analyze, and await the next result. Here another site has spawned. This is a combat site. This is a cosmic anomaly because we don't have to scan it down. We could just warp to it, which is not advisable in this ship, of course. So, and here we have a hidden combat site in contrast to the easily accessible one. And we will continue to scan it down, even though we have no chance of completing it in this ship. But if you have a suitable combat ship, you could just save the location, bookmark the location, and return in a ship that can take out this site, and hope that no other player has scanned it down before you, or before you can arrive. We now have a lot of information again about this site. It's a rogue combat site, but we are still not there. We need roughly 20% more. As you can see from my right-clicking, we've turned down from 8 AU scanning range to 1 AU, and we still have 2 more steps to go. And if you reached this level, 0.25 AU scanning range, and have optimized the position of your probes over your potential target and still have not reached 100%, then your sensor strength is not good enough, not high enough to scan out this site, which should not happen if you have maxed your skill and have equipped the same equipment as I have. So I could now, with a right click, save this location and come back with another ship. What you can also do, if you don't want to see combat sites, you could ignore results, or if you want to concentrate on this site or type of site, you could ignore other results. Of course, if you have done so, you will get information here, and just by clicking on the X, it will return to your scan results, so you will not lose anything. But if you will jump out of the system and come back and have not saved the location of the site, you will have to scan it down again. So these are the base mechanics of scanning things down. I will show the hacking minigame in another video, when maybe I will also combine this with a little information about wormholes, because due to the competition you face by finding these kind of sites, at least in high and in low sec, you are hard pressed to find suitable objects So data and relic sites are or have become scarce, and therefore it's difficult to show you how the hacking minigame actually works. So never forget to recover your probes after you are done scanning a system, and then reload them back into your probe launcher. They will return to your cargo bay, and you have to manually reload your probe launcher before you can use it again. Okay, that's more it. I'm going to save this location. Maybe I can use it, maybe I can conquer it. But combat sites, together with other combat activities, will also be part of another video. Okay, that's it for this short overview of the basics of exploration. More details will follow, and I would be happy if you would join me again in my next video. And until then, I say farewell, your Casuality.